Welcome to the Dairy Digest. I'm Dr. Jackie Borman. In this installment of the Purdue Dairy Digest, we will be discussing the effect of dairy tariff relief for dairy farmers. In 2017, the U.S. dairy industry exported about 15% of the milk we produced. Or to think about it in a different way, about 1.4 million of our 9.35 million cows are producing milk that is leaving the U.S. By far, Mexico is the country that imports the largest amount of dairy products from the U.S., followed by Canada and then China. Since tariffs have been announced, it is estimated that they have cost dairy producers approximately $1.10 per hundredweight in lost revenue. While we can never be sure of the true cost of implementing a tariff, it is likely that they have negatively influenced dairy prices that farmers received and continue to receive. Finding new export markets takes time, so as tariffs are implemented and less dairy products are sold to Mexico, China, and Canada, the extra milk means more domestic supply without an increase in domestic demand and therefore lower prices. In July, tariff relief for agriculture was announced with the initial payment of $12 billion. That tariff relief is being divided among several agricultural industries, with soybean farmers receiving the largest portion at $3.6 billion. Soybean farmers have certainly been greatly impacted by tariff retaliation, especially from China. The dairy industry can expect $127 million in direct payments to dairy farmers. Additionally, the government is expected to purchase about $85 million worth of dairy products, making the total dairy payments about $212 million. This equates to about 12 cents per hundredweight for dairy farmers' highest annual production between the years of 2011 and 2013. The cap for any dairy farm is $125,000, and the farm had to be in operation as of June 1, 2018, in order to be eligible. Starting September 4th, dairy farms can start signing up at the USDA FSA offices, and it may help to call in order to figure out what paperwork will be needed in order to successfully sign up. While it is a good sign that there is recognition that agriculture is suffering from tariffs implemented, we can only hope that it has some long-term benefit to agriculture by increasing our ability to export more products in the future. In the short term, even with tariff relief, tariffs are costing the agriculture sector, and most dairy farms would prefer to be exporting more and receiving less government assistance. The dairy industry has continued to see reductions in the number of dairy farms. In Indiana, we are now under 1,000 dairy farms. And Indiana is not an isolated circumstance. Wisconsin, the state with the largest number of farms, has seen almost 500 farms leave the business since the beginning of the year. This is occurring because of sustained lower milk price that farmers receive. Any practice that continues to keep milk price lower than the cost of production will mean more farms will leave. Hopefully, trade deals get finalized soon, and we can export more dairy products into new and existing markets, which will support a higher milk price at home. Be sure to subscribe and tell your friends if you like this podcast.